Boy, this is awkward. Yeah, let's change that up real quick. There we go, even though something still feels a little bit off, so let me adjust that again. Okay, much better. Let's start this Q&A. So hey, what is going on everyone? Jason here with Waddle, and welcome back to a long-awaited Q&A video. Haven't done one of these in a while, but yeah, on Instagram the other day, I asked you guys to just ask me anything. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into some questions. And for this question right here, since all of them are pretty similar, I would be dividing it into 3 separate questions. So here goes. Why UCLA over Northwestern? That's the first question. What made you choose LA over Berkeley? Second question. And then third and finally, a larger question is why UCLA? And yeah, the reason I chose UCLA over Northwestern is mainly because of 2 different things. One, UCLA to me just seems like a nicer place to be, and that probably is because I'm from Southern California, so the change isn't as drastic as Northwestern. And 2, UCLA is just so much cheaper than Northwestern. I think Northwestern is almost double the cost of UCLA. And to me, in choosing a college, it doesn't matter that if the college is a public or private university. Either one of them can provide me with tons of opportunities, because at the end of the day, this is only undergrad. The road of life will continue on way beyond this point. So what really is the purpose of going into 6 figures of debt in just 4 years at Northwestern? But yeah, don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved Northwestern while on my trip there. It's just that at the end of the day, I felt like UCLA would be a better fit for me. Part 2 of this question, why UCLA over UC Berkeley? Now for this question, technically cost is pretty much around the same since I'm an in-state student and both of them are public universities, so it doesn't matter. But the reason that I chose UCLA over UC Berkeley, it's just that the vibe for LA is a lot better than Berkeley in my opinion. Like, I might be completely wrong about this, but during my trip to UC Berkeley, it just seemed a lot more sadder than like UCLA. I get that when I visited there, it was like finals week and whatever, and everyone was just sad and like was running to like the classroom. So essentially school spirit is non-existent. But like at the end of the day, after I visited both schools, I still liked UCLA a lot more, and that is just because I want to go beyond academics in my undergraduate experience. And I feel like being at UCLA will allow me to do that a lot more than being at UC Berkeley. Plus, I don't know, it seems like UC Berkeley was kind of mean when I was at their college event in San Diego. Like my college, the College of Chemistry, didn't even bother showing up to the event. I don't know why. So I was there for like 3 hours and I learned essentially nothing about UC Berkeley. But like I did get this cool cinch bag with a zipper, so I guess that's something special. But yeah, after that event, it didn't really convince me to want to go to UC Berkeley. But don't get me wrong, UC Berkeley for sure is still an amazing school and all, and I will certainly visit there during like my breaks and whatever. It's just like the argument I had for Northwestern is that UCLA is just a better fit for me in my opinion than UC Berkeley. And now final part of this question, which is the big one, so why UCLA? And I guess I can tell you guys my 3 favorite things that I liked about UCLA. Now these are not in any particular order, I'm just naming them from the top of my head. So one thing that made UCLA stand out is because of the Southern California weather. Like growing up and spending most of my life in San Diego, I just absolutely love this weather, and I feel like it's something I can't live without. I just absolutely love that it's sunny all the time here, because whenever it's not really sunny out here, to me it feels like a lot sadder. So yeah, the sunnier it is, the happier I am. I think that's a good conclusion I can draw. The second reason I chose UCLA is because of the housing and food. After visiting campus and meeting up with some awesome friends, I can just safely say that UCLA has the best food on any school campus that I have ever been to. Just because of that variety, sign me up right now and we are going to have an amazing time there. And third and final point on why I chose UCLA, and that is just because of the amazing people there is. UCLA is one of the most diverse campuses that I've ever seen, and just being able to talk to like people from different personal backgrounds and get to learn about their story, I feel like that would definitely satisfy some of my personal goals at there, and just give me a better sense of appreciation for like the world around us. I don't know, those are pretty brief statements, but I guess I'll advance on that point later on when I actually experience life at UCLA and stuff. So I guess let's take a break and answer some questions that are not so academic related, like the one by Adrian, which he asks, does pineapple belong on pizza? And to that, I have one simple answer. And that is yes with an asterisk. And that asterisk represents that pineapple should be on pizzas if and only if there is some sort of meat also on that pizza. So if there's ham, yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. If there's sausage, yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. If there's pepperoni, I mean, it's kind of weird, but yes, pineapple belongs on that pizza. But if it's just cheese on pineapple, no, that is not an acceptable way to have pineapple on pizza. But yes, next question. Sharam asks, who is your favorite rapper? Pretty simple answer too. My favorite rapper is obviously Young Dill from GPA. GPA. Spend 10 grand on sat prep. 5's on all AP tests. Huns on test, no studying. My grades is clean, no copying. 9 pizza, 1 sport, look at me. GPA. Enough said. Next question, Rashad asks, where outside the US have you been? Honestly, this is going to sound so sad, but I've only been to 2 total countries in my entire life. And those countries are, you probably guessed it, China and Japan. I have a pretty interesting story about the Japan trip I had, but yeah, I don't know if I should make a video on that. So yes, next question. What is my deepest, darkest fear? Oh my god. There's so many, I can't count. I guess I can eliminate it down to 2 things. 1 is dying alone, and 2 is getting rescinded from UCLA. Slightly more fun question, what is the best starter Pokemon? And it is actually in the background right here. Here's 5 seconds, try to figure it out, and like there's only 1 correct answer right here, so really I don't have to explain anything. There you go, next question. It's Gen TV asked, what is something you will miss about high school? You know, there's so many things I'll miss about high school. I only have now 40 something days of high school left, which is absolutely terrifying because graduation is really close to us. But yeah, if there's something I would really miss about being in high school is that I would no longer be a high school student. I was able to grow so much as a person and I'm very proud of who I've became. So I guess what I really miss about high school is the idea that I'm in high school. I know it sounds weird. Another question, what makes you really happy? Kind of a very broad question, but I think I have an answer for it. I guess right now what really makes me happy is just hearing back from you guys on how my videos were able to shape and change your life. I know it sounds cheesy and all that, but after publishing a video and hearing back from you guys through my comments and through my DMs on Instagram on how great a video is and how much it has made your day better, that to me just gave me so much confidence in my life as well, so I want to thank each and one of you guys for doing that. And yeah, that is also to me what I believe is one of the most satisfying parts in making YouTube videos. I guess I'll answer 2 more questions. So the first one comes from Erica and she asks, how do you come up with ideas for your videos? So yeah, in the last Q&A I answered the first part of the question, which is why did I start my YouTube channel? I don't even remember the answer from 2 months ago, so I guess check it out. Hopefully that answers your question. If not, just blame the Jason in that video. But yeah, to come up with video ideas, it's pretty simple in my opinion. Just basically what I do is I have a notepad in my computer, and if I think about a video idea, I'll just type it down and just add some details if there are any. And then when I pull out my camera and get ready to make a video, I'll go through that list again, see which one I want to do and which one I believe I can be the most creative and elaborate on the most, and just do that video right there. And one final question right here, we have one from a longtime member of the WAD squad. Q Corgi Life asked, who do you want to become in the future as a person? And for that question, I will probably respond with 3 different goals that I want to do in the future as a person. First thing that I want to do for sure is to get out my comfort zone a lot more. I mean, I filmed so many videos in this one area. Second thing is to be able to make a difference in someone's life, big or small. Kind of doing that already with the YouTube thing, I think. But definitely in the future, I want to help out in a lot more causes that I believe in. And being able to continue to make an impact on my surrounding community, that helps as well. And third one, I think I'm doing a pretty good job for now, but I definitely want to continue that, is to not really care about what other people who doubt you think, and being able to live a life that I will remember. But yeah, in my opinion, one of the worst things to have is probably regrets when you don't do something. Because when you regret something, you already know you can't change anything about it. So why not have zero regrets and do everything that you always wanted to do? But yeah, I think that's a good place to conclude this Q&A video. I feel like I answered a lot of very good questions in this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot more about me. Definitely, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join the WAD Squad, best squad in the nation. And other than that, I want to wish all of you guys a Waddle-tastic day. And yeah, we'll see you guys in another video. Peace. New outro.